Hello everyone, welcome to Unshackling Sudokus and Puzzles. I'm here to solve a Sudoku created by Riffclown, a tremendous author. This Sudoku is titled Squares, and like many of my previous Sudokus, I saw it on the Sudoku recommendation page of the CTC Discord server, and it just really tempted me to solve the Sudoku, an almost completely empty grid with just two given clues and a lot of squares you can see on the grid. I just thought I had to make a video on this no matter what. So I haven't solved this Sudoku yet, so this is going to be a live solve. So I hope you enjoy this video. The link to solve this is in the description of the video, and please do remember to subscribe to the channel. We are close to hitting 2,700 subscribers, and I think by the time this video is published, I hope we reach that mark. So thank you for your support. Let's start the Sudoku now. Classic rules apply. Each row, each column and 3x3 box in the grid has digits 1 to 9 without any repetition. And then we have the variant rules. Digits on a purple Renban line. All these are purple Renban lines. It more looks like pink to me, but correct me if I'm wrong. These form a set of consecutive digits, right? So they can be in any order. And then on a green Renban line, the adjacent digits differ by at least 5. This is a German whisper line, and digits on it, adjacent digits on it differ by at least 5. And then you have this blue squares. Digits on a blue region sum line have the same total for each region the line enters. So for example, you can consider this portion of the square. Suppose let's say you have 1, 2, 3 here. Then consider this portion of the square. So this will also sum to 6. The reason being 1, 2, 3 add to 6. So this adds to 6, and this single cell here will be a 6, and these two cells will also add to 6. So in each box that the square visits, the component of the square that is in there will add to the same total across all the components in all boxes. And then last line is that different lines may have different totals. So which means you can have something like a 7 here, and for this square the same value may be an 8. So it need not be the same across different squares. So these are the rules. With that, we'll start the Sudoku created by Riffclown. I'm really excited to start the Sudoku. The only thing that we can do is with these sixes here, 6 must be in one of these 3 cells. Now I'm going to see if 6 can be in the whisper line. So if 6 is here, remember that in a whisper line, there are 2 fundamental facts. There will always be alternating low and high digits. So low digits are 1, 2, 3, and 4, and high digits are 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then the next fundamental fact is if you have a 4 on a whisper line, the adjacent digit can only be a 9 because you need a difference of 5. So there is no other digit which can have that difference. And if you have a 6, the adjacent digit will always be a 1. So which means that you cannot have 6 on whisper lines which have 2 adjacent cells. So if you have a 6 here, then this is forced as a 1, this is forced as a 1. So straight contradiction. And similarly, if you have a 6 here, this is forced as a 1, and this is also forced as a 1. So 6 is eliminated here, and that forces 6 into this cell. So that is interesting because now this blue line is becoming very constrained. You have a 6 here, and these 2 cells must minimum add up to 2. So which means this single cell part of the square right here must be a 9, because 1 plus 2 plus 6 is a 9. And these 2 cells add up to a 9. There are too many possibilities for that. And similarly, these 2 cells add up to a 9. Okay, so where do we go next? Okay, look at this cell. This is part of a green whisper line, and we know now that this is a low digit. Now we can just highlight all these cells as low digits. Maybe color them with yellow, and the rest are all high digits, right? This is 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, and 1 2 3 4. So I can remove the colors, right? We don't need them. And the rest must all be high digits, which are 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, you can quickly eliminate 6s from here. And 6 is eliminated for the reason that I said at the start. 6 can't be here. Okay, that is really interesting now. So purple lines are Renban, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, all the squares have 8 cells in them. So which means either 1 is removed or 9 is removed from the squares. The rest of the digits would have to be present, meaning 2 to 8. Because even if you remove any of these digits, then you won't be able to form a Renban line which has 8 consecutive digits. So 2 to 8 is present. Okay. What else can I do here? Oh, this Renban line. Yeah, this square here. So you can see that there is a 1 2 pair in here. So which means you can't have any more 1 2s here. So that is 3 4. And also because you have 1 in here, the 9 has to be eliminated, obviously, right? Because 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, you can have maximum of 8. 9 is not possible. And you can't have 7 here. That's really lovely, guys. Riffclown playing his role here. If you have a 7 here, this will lead to a violation. You can't have a difference of 5. Remember that there is also green portion here. So difference has to be 5, has to be 8, and now this is supposed to be a 3. So meaning this is not a 7 anymore, not a 3, not an 8 by Sudoku. That's excellent. So 1 2 3 8, which means this must be 4 5 6 and 7. 6 is not here, and there is a 6 in these 3 cells. So blue is a, okay, region sum line, right? Okay, by Sudoku I can remove the 8 from this cell. Three, okay, needs an 8 or a 9, both are possible. I have 1 2 in here. I could easily remove 1 2 just by Sudoku. And now this can't be a 7 because same idea that we saw in these 2 cells. This is also part of a green whisper line. If you have a 7, you can't have a difference of 5. So this has to be a 9. That gives 8 here. And which means to have a difference of 5, this is not a 4. And same idea, 7 is not possible because of the whisper. That's a 9. Okay, no more whisper part coming into play. By Sudoku, I can place 9 in these cells. And by Sudoku, I can place 8 in these cells. Okay, so where does the 6 go here? Now we know that this pink line right here takes the digits 2 to 9. It's a Renban line because of 9 being here. So there is no 1 and the rest of the digits must be there. 6 is ruled out. So 6 must be in these 2 cells. Okay, this is really interesting. Okay, you have a pink Renban line here again. And remember, only one of 9 or 1 can be in an 8 cell Renban line. So the moment 9 is here, this is not a 1, that's a 2, that's a 1. Now we know all these digits. They are 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, right? 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. And 8 is not here, so 8 goes here. Which which means these must be 3, 4, 5 and 7. Excellent. And 3 is not here, so 4, 5, 7. Okay, so the Sudoku by itself doesn't appear too hard, but just because of the squares and the constant need to identify where to look at is what it makes it slightly difficult. Okay, you have 4, 5, 7. Remember that these two cells add up to 9 because of the region sum rule. So 8 is eliminated, which means this is 5, 4 or 2. Okay. Okay, you also have a region sum here. What can I do with this? Okay, it's at least 6 because these 3 cells are in a single box. So it's at least 6. And remember this single cell here. So it must be 6 or above. And 6, 8, 9 are all eliminated. So that is a 7. And meaning this is supposed to be a 1, 2, 4. That's no more a 7. And you can't have 8 in here because that will rule out the region sum. That will create a contradiction for the region sum. And now 8 is forced in here because we need 8 in one of these cells as far as the pink Renban is concerned. So 8 is forced here. And this will be a 3, 4 or a 5. Reason being, again, the same pink Renban. It has a set of 8 consecutive digits, which includes 9. Now 7 is forced here because 3, 4, 5 triplet and 7 is here. Excellent. Now these two must add up to 7 for the region sum blue line, blue square. They must be 4, 3 or 2. Okay, and the moment it becomes a 7 here, this has to be a 2 because of this blue square, right? That's a 2. So no more 2 here. 2 goes in one of these two cells, so this is not a 2. And the moment 2 is eliminated, this is not a 5 anymore because these add up to a 7. Now look at these two cells, 4, 3, 2, because they also add up to a 7. Excellent, guys. What a really fun Sudoku. I mean, superb. And looking at this column, row 4, column 4 can take exactly one digit. 7, 8, 9, 3, 4, 6. So this has to be a 5. So box 5 can be progressed. Some progress can be made. And this is not a 4 now. 5, 7. That's really interesting. Okay, nice. You have a 3, 4 here. Now this 7 can no more be made of 3, 4 because that will rule out the possibilities here. So it is a 2, 5. 5 and 2. Now that pushes 2 in here. That gives a 1, 4. Wow, this is just such a lovely Sudoku to solve on this pleasant weekend. I really thank the author for creating such a nice and wonderful Sudoku. 2 here, so this is a 1. 2, 6, 7, 3, 4. So 1, 5, 8 and 9. So this must be a 1. Column 5 must mean these digits are 4, 5 and 9. What exactly do we do here? Okay, this is a 1, 2 pair, right? 3, 4, 6, 5, 7, 8, 9. So this is a 1 and 2. Now I'm looking at this square and noticing that there is a 9 on the Renban. So that's a 2. That is a 1. So these cells right here has to be 3, 4, 6 and 7. This would be 3, 4, 7. And you don't have 4 in these cells. Wonderful. So which means 4 is in here. So these would be 3, 6 and 7. And 3 isn't here. Excellent. So 1, 2, 4, 3, 6 and 7. 5, 8 and 9 are the remaining digits. So that is 8. That's a 5, 9, 5, 9. And a 4 here gives me a 3 here. This is such gorgeous Sudoku, guys. Having so many squares and really wonderful to decipher all these digits on the squares. So this is 6, 7. That gives a 3 in here. 4 is not here. 5, 9. Okay, 4 now goes here. Okay, I see that only this square is left and a tiny portion here, which also adds up to a 9, right? So this must be a 5, 4, 3 or 2. And I'm sure we can eliminate a lot of digits. So 2, 5 are eliminated. And this means this has to add up to 9. So it has to be a 5 or a 6. Only possibilities. Ah, nice. This Renban line right here takes digits 1 to 8, which means there must be a 4 and 6 here, right? Because rest of the cells don't take a 4 and 6. So this is not a 4. That's a 3, that's a 4, that is a 3, and now these must add up to 9, so 6. This will be 4, 5 and 7. No 5 here. And this, in this row, 8, 9 must form a pair here. And that forces 1 in here. So 4, 6 and 7 in here. There is no 6 in here, so 4, 7. So this will be 4, 5, 7, and you have a triplet in box 6. That is a 1 and 2 now. Okay, this area needs more clarity. I have a 2, 3, 4 here. So I will also have a 5, 6, 7 and 8. Right, so 7 in this Renban must be in one of these two cells. So remember that this pink line, all the pink lines being 8 cell in length, will only have 1 or 9 removed, and rest of the digits would have to be inside. 2, 3, 5, 8, 1, 4, 9, 6 and 7. And 2 in box 1 must go in one of these two cells. So whisper is fully done, and this is also almost done. So just that 4 is in one of these two cells. Tiny thing to remember. Okay, where does 6 go in this Renban line? 6 must be in one of these two cells. You can't have 6 here. That forces 6 in one of these two cells. 7 is in one of these two cells. So this will be a 5, 8, 9 by Sudoku. Okay, the Sudoku is still hanging on. Okay, where do we keep the death blow? Okay, 4, 4. So 4 must go in here, and you have a 4 here. So there is no 4 in here. 4 must be in one of these two cells. Okay, a 5 must be in this area. So which means I can't have 5 here, and that is not a useful deduction really. But okay, I can finish off this row. This is 1, 5, 9. This is a 3, 4. Anything left here? This is a Renban line, right? Oh yes, I missed that. Look at this Renban line. You have a 3 here, so this can't be a 3. That's a 4, that's a 3, that's a 4, that's a 1. And now I need 3, 5, 6 along row 7. You know, your 6 must be in one of these two cells, so that's not a 6, that's a 3 or a 5. 1, 2, 4, 8. So 6 in here. That was a straight miss. 6, that's a 7, that's a 6. So 7 in this line now forced here, which forces 5 here and a 4 here. That 5 gives a 9 here, a 7 here, and which means this will be 8, 9, and that will be 1, 5. Excellent, guys. And now you have an 8, 9 pair. So these three cells can't take a 1, and they must be 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 5, 6, and 7. Let me put that in. And 6 and 7, so that's a 5. And 7 is here, so which means this is 7, this is 6, 5 gives a 3. Wonderful Sudoku, guys. Really beautiful. 5 goes here, and this will be a 4, 7 pair. You have 7 here, so that is a 7, that's a 4. And that 5 gives a 9, 9, 8, 5, 5, 1. This 9 provokes an 8 here, gives a 9 here. This will be 4, 5. And this will be 3, 6. 6 is ruled out, so that's a 3, 6. Okay, wrappers are flying all around now. 2, 8, 9. That is a 5 now. 2, 9, so that is 8, which means you have 2, 9 here. And now look at row 3. Only one cell left for the 6. 6 goes here. This is a 2 or a 9. 3, 4, 6, 7, 5, 9. So 1, 2, and 8. 8 goes in here, 1 goes here, 2 goes here, 1, 4, 8 for this box, so 8 is in here. This will be a 1, 4, and this area has to take 5, 7, so that is a 7, that is a 5, 5, 4, 4, 1, 1, 2, just a breeze, guys. 9, 2, 9. And this will be 2, 3, 2 and 3. And with that, I've finished off this wonderful Sudoku by Riffclown. So thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. And please do remember to subscribe to the channel and like the video. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.